Hello,
Hello,
hello. Hi,
hello.
everyone. This is Dave and Roxanne.
Welcome to another episode of It's
It's a
a New
new
Day,
day.
It's
It's
a
a
New
new
You.
you.
If this is the first time you're tuning to this episode, you do this episode once, twice, sometimes over three times per week. And the goal of this episode is to encourage you, to inspire you, that if you had a tough day yesterday, there's always a new day to become a new you, to become all that God created you to be.
Yes, hello, hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We always love to know how global we are in this community. We're currently in our home in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Every time we do this New Days, New You, we always phrase it in a question or a statement.
Statement.
What's the
Today, we want to talk to you this topic: what to do to ensure you don't waste your month.
we learned this concept a while back, but we really learned it uh, from mistake, from not doing it for the last 4 months or 5 months. It's really important that you do this
Mm-hmm.
because it ensures that you are clear
Mm-hmm.
um, how your month is gonna end. So
Yeah. We've I think we've shared this in I think in our previous go lives before, but we want to share this again because this is really important for us. We just finished our monthly planning for the next month, which is
mm,
November of this year, 2024, and it's freeing, it's powerful, it's amazing, and we've talked about this um, monthly mentor. This is basically designing your ideal life, and we've been doing this. The monthly mentor by Raymond Aaron. We've got this program like 2009, a long time
yeah,
ago,
we
right?
went to a seminar and they sold it to us really well, and we bought it. I think it was like $2,000
Yeah,
worth
but
of.
it's the I think this is the most worth investment that we put into ourselves, because we got it in 2009, I think 2009, 2008,
Yeah,
and since then we've been doing our yearly goals, our monthly goals, year in year out. I think we only did 1 year that we didn't do this because we tried a different planning, and it didn't work for us, right?
and again, we were talking about in our previous go lives, like what's the most important investment that gives 1,000
Mm-hmm.
x return. This is one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
We invested in ourselves $2,000 worth of how to plan your year, how to plan your month to ensure that it happens. But the book is entitled like this. The
Yeah.
book is entitled "Double Your Income Doing What You Love."
Mm-hmm.
Double your income doing what you love. Why? Because you actually design your life towards even the end of your life. It's called the tombstone, right? What are the three things that you want people to remember you of when they're doing your eulogy?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not gonna say, "Oh, you make the most income, right? You are the you are you hit a certain milestone in your business. You have how much followers, right? You have all this stuff, right? You have owned this houses. Those are not the things that you want to be remembered of when people are standing, you
In your
know,
tombstone.
in your tombstone. What are the three things? So you start with the end of your life, and then you design it. What I'm going to do this year, and then what I'm going to do this month, right? Um,
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about that maybe at the end of the year, like in December or
yes,
January, to help
because
you guys out. Because we do this every year, like December or November, for to plan the whole year. But this one today, we just finished our our monthly goal for November,
mhm.
right? So that's why we thought about sharing with you guys to ensure you don't waste your month. Because to be honest, I think our last uh month that we
We
did
usually
this,
do this every month,
yeah,
every year.
yeah, every single month we do this,
This is
but
the only one of the years
um,
that we missed.
but to be honest, in June, because we were living in Philippines,
We left it. We forgot.
we forgot to bring it. Usually we plan to bring this, but we forgot, and we didn't plan. We, of course, we still plan our month, but we don't have this because what happened is that we have like like a
It's called mainly. Let's type it.
yeah.
Mainly. Mainly, which means that what are you working on this month, right? Mainly means what are the messages you're working on? Who are you going to acknowledge this month?
Mm-hmm.
Your income goal, right? Something new you will do. what you will
Can get
learn,
just type
and
it right
something to
now.
do for yourself, right? It's called mainly. Again, there's a whole instructions on how to do this, but why is this important to even have a goal before the month starts is because if you do that, you're very, very clear what you're going to work on this month based on what you set in the beginning of in the
The
beginning of
month.
the year last year, right? Or the end, because the end of the year we will do our yearly, and then we will do the monthly, right? So this is a great tool that we've invested in ourselves that have guided us. And who uses this monthly mentor planning tool? Robert Kiyosaki, Jack Canfield, those big names, they use it. We start using it and start
Yeah. So
accomplishing
what they
goals.
talk about, like to set mainly goals, right? The first one is mass. So anything, for the whole month of November, right? If you're following this, you can set, goals for yourself. Like, let's say for mess in your life, mess could be like, decluttering your house, or it could be your
Taxes
taxes,
that you've
or
been behind for a couple of
yeah,
years.
or it could be like, your garage is full of stuff
Yeah.
or storage. You want to clean that out.
Anything is not congruent to your
Mm-hmm.
inside that is bothering you,
Mm-hmm.
that needs to be cleared in your life. For example, maybe you've been trying
To lose
to
weight.
to lose weight and hit your fitness goal, and
Mm-hmm.
it hasn't happened. So you write down as your mess, and then you have an MTO, minimum target outrageous. What is your minimum goal,
Mm-hmm.
target outrageous? Anyway, there's a whole training about this. So acknowledgement is the next one. Who are you going to acknowledge this month? Because part
Mm-hmm.
of the holistic planning is not just hitting goals, right? Who are the people that you want to acknowledge this month,
Yeah.
right?
To appreciate them for all their help, maybe your relationship with them. Like for us, let's say we're acknowledging a certain person or people in our lives, and we're gonna, go out with them, have lunch with them, or dinners with them, or maybe send them a gift, right? So that's acknowledgement. And then third
Your
one is
income goal,
income goals,
pretty
right?
basic. Next,
Yeah, income could be like a certain, or savings, right? Or pay off your debts. That could be in
income
the
from your
income.
business,
Yeah,
from your work, right?
yeah.
Next, something new you want to do this month. It could be anything new. It could be related to your business. It could be one time we said we're gonna do something dancing this month.
Oh yeah, we did
Uh,
that.
we
Yeah.
want to go through something, like a cooking class,
Or
something
read a
new.
book a week,
Yeah,
right? Or
or go to a
something
new
new.
place,
Yeah.
right? Uh,
Uh, fourth one is, or fifth one
learning.
is learn, right? So we're big into growth, so that's also one of their goals every single month is to learn new things. Let's say for us, learn a new skills, or learn YouTube, learn advertising, learn becoming a better wife, a better husband, right? Or learn how to lose weight, right? Something, anything that you want to learn this month or in November.
Is my favorite yourself, right? Something you want to do for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Something you want to pamper it. One of the things we like to do all the time is go on a spa, right? That could
Mm-hmm.
be because something that you want to treat
Yeah.
yourself, right? It could be whatever, buying a book. It could be anything
Doing
that
manicure. Oh,
manicure.
for me, like I want to sleep earlier, right? That's
Mhm.
for like a pamper to myself, which is to give myself permission to sleep early, because I love, actually, I don't know if it's a gift for myself because I like to sleep late, but yeah, it's a gift for myself because I need to be healthier, right? And sleeping early is one of them. So that's for myself. That's for my goals for this November, right? So that's the mainly goals.
And again, the reason why this is so important to do this before the month even starts is because
Mm-hmm.
you've already have a target on what you're going to work on for the end of the month for your
Yeah.
time and your attention. Because if you don't set what you're going to work on, things in life will just happen,
Yeah.
right? And again, we always talked about this, that when you write something down, you are 42% more likely to make it happen compared to someone that thinks, oh, I think I'm gonna clean my basement this month, right? If there's two people that want to clean their basement, one will write it down, one won't, right? He has a 42%. That's a 50% chance of making it
Yeah.
happen, right? I tell you, a lot of people that are in our business community, this is, I think, the single biggest reason why we, crush one milestone to another,
Yeah.
just simply by writing it down. Because I would write a milestone that I want to hit, break it down into small pieces, right? For this month, I may not hit it this month, but because I wrote it down, it will happen 2 months later,
Yeah.
3 months later, right? And it's just happens on cue. It's
Yeah, and it sometimes it's weird how it happens that sometimes you
yeah,
put it in a goal and sometimes it happens by because you put the intention in it on it, and sometimes some another person can help you do that,
yeah.
right, or can make it happen, right?
In fact, he says Raymond Aaron, the one great is if you write it down, for some reason it happens automatically,
Mm-hmm.
not automatically, but automatically, right?
Yeah.
Which is incredible. And yeah, so if you and because the month can happen,
Yeah.
the year can happen, the the decade can happen, right? If you don't set it, if you don't steer it, it's like you have to steer the direction of your life. And how you do it, but just by simply writing it down, what you're going to work on for the whole month. That ensures that you're actually writing down something that will be productive, not just errands you're running
Mm-hmm.
for the whole month, or like life happens, fixing problems here, fixing problems there, running things there, and before you know it, right, you have not designed your life. And to tell you honestly, when we saw this thing, right, the first time, like it says, double your income doing what you love. I was like, well, okay, well, let's do this thing, right? And we've never thought that this will
Happen, yeah.
literally happen, and we are not only doubling. I'm telling you, we 10x our income doing what we love. We love what we're doing, right? Because we set our intentions of what we want to work on month in and month out for the last 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, there's a book by Raymond Aaron, which is Double Your Income Doing What You Love.
Uh-huh.
And it's amazing because once you intend to put it in writing, right, what you want, and also it actually uh, prioritize the big rocks in your life,
Mm.
right? Because there's a story about, I'm not gonna tell the story because, like in a jar, right? If you put the big rocks
So a lot
first,
of people have seen that video,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
like the big rocks is, let's say for us, is family,
Your
faith,
faith.
our health, right, and of course our community, our business, right. There are, like, if you put it in there, the beginning of the month, the beginning of the week, then
Beginning of the year.
beginning of the year, you become happier because you're actually more focused on those big rocks, because the little pebbles or the
Pebbles
sand.
are next. What you're
Yeah,
gonna?
little pebbles could be like your errands, right, or your the appointments, right, like the curricular activities that it's what is it, it doesn't move you towards your goals. It's a mundane task and you need that, right? So you still have to put it in there in
Yeah.
your weekly planning or daily planning, your to-do list, right? So the more you put it in, like in the big rocks first, the more you that's why a lot of people sadly is leaving, not satisfied about their lives, because you're wasting your time with the things that are like it feels like you're running, right?
Yeah.
Why we're sharing this to you, because there were times that we feel like we're running, right? We feel like our life is just like a hamster, right? But
Yeah.
if you plan your life, design your life, you will feel like you're accomplishing and you're moving forward.
You will be accomplished. You won't
Yeah.
feel like it, but you'll be accomplishing. So instead of life happening to you, you're making
Mhm.
life happen. So, all right, we always end with a verse. We said we're gonna do 10 minutes. We went over. All right, so
Yes, from Proverbs 16, verse 9, it says, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps."
you have this is the heart of man. You have to
Plan.
do something, plan about your life. But it's God. It's amazing when we do our part,
Yeah.
right? God always redirects us and establishes His steps if you do your part, right? And
Mhm.
and I love the analogy when we work on our finances, that take care of the little that you have,
Yeah.
and He will give you more because you now can take care of that, and that also applies to your time
Yeah.
and your planning, right? So if you can take care of the time that God has given you for this whole month, this whole week, right? For some reason, He will just multiply
Yes.
the things that you think that you like is impossible to achieve, right? Like, but just because of doing this, right? A mortgage that usually takes 25 years, right? But we took care of the time and the attention that we have.
Mhm.
In under 3 years, we were able to pay it off, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't just the income that we made; it's because of the every detail, including this, right?
Mhm.
Planning this. I can't count how many times I put in our monthly
Yeah.
mentor, like pay off this much, pay off this much, this, and in the whole year, pay off the mortgage this year. We just wrote it down
Mhm.
because we wrote it down.
Yeah, it's really because of the yearly planning, the monthly planning, the weekly planning that we do. So, don't waste your month by not planning it, right? Because of the planning that we do every single month, every single week, every single day, right? We're not perfect, but it really helped us pay off our debts, over 86,000 of consumer debts, become mortgage free, and we're able to
It's
pay
all in
that
there.
off. Yeah, it's
If
all in there. If
you
you can just read all our, like,
including some of the scariest things. If you look back 15 years ago,
yeah,
when we started doing it, we said we wanted to generate like 100 leads for the year. Like we didn't even know what it.
subscribe, like
So we
what
also
is
we
it?
call it subscriber, email
Subscribers.
subscriber. Like we're like our minimum was like 50, 100, and then 200 subscribers for the whole year.
Right now we have about 15 subscribers, in terms of leads, right? It could have been more, but we
No,
weren't
we
able
don't even
to.
know idea what a
Yeah,
capture page and all that at
yeah,
the
we
time.
weren't able to, what is it, like, save all our leads. So far we have 15,000, but that's because we put it in writing that this is what we want,
Yeah,
right? And
since we
of
started
course,
the online business.
yeah,
So.
like later on, as we, evolve and everything, then, that's our plan later on, like to have like a much better YouTube channel and all that, but that's in the future, right?
All right, so we went way over. We said 10 minutes, but thanks for tuning in. I hope that gave you
Thank you,
value. We
guys.
always want to, when we're here, we're fired up. We want to just give you lots of value.
Yeah, hi JC
Hi,
from
JC from
Australia.
Australia.
Ade from UK, Tina, thank you. Glad to hear that. From Quezon, Philippines, Sister Donna, Annie, and Antonia from New
Thanks for tuning in,
Jersey.
everybody.
Awesome, awesome.
That is another episode of It's a New Day.
It's a new
You.
you.
God
God
bless
bless
everybody.
you. Bye.